This video is brought to you by G2A.com. Check out the link in the description for cheap games. Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates. The last few days, news regarding Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars gaming in general has been fairly dry, so I thought I'd have a little Star Wars movie news roundup instead, as there has been quite a lot of new info regarding the upcoming movies that has come out the last couple of weeks. Before I get into the news, I just want to mention that this video could potentially include some spoilers for Rogue One and just some basic info about the other movies. I also want to let you know in advance that almost all the info and leaks I'll bring up in this video is coming from MakingStarWars.net, which has been one of the biggest leakers for Star Wars so far, and almost all the stuff they wrote about The Force Awakens was correct, which means that it's fairly reliable information that I will show you in this video. But as always, when it's not coming from official sources, take everything with a grain of salt. Alright, so let's start off with some news regarding Rogue One. Just to recap for those of you who didn't know, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, is coming out December 14th this year, and it takes place between episode 3 and 4, and the plot is based around when the rebels managed to steal the plans to the Death Star, which later on led to the destruction of the first Death Star in episode 4. The first set of news is the fact that it seems like Darth Vader is going to return in Rogue One and appear on the screen, which is really good to hear. He is obviously a main character in the whole story during that timeline, but the fact that he will actually appear on the screen is really awesome to hear. Apparently they have recreated the Darth Vader suit that can be seen in A New Hope very precisely for Rogue One. And the other really good news is the fact that James Earl Jones, the original voice actor for Darth Vader, will return for Rogue One, meaning that we will hopefully get as accurate representation of Darth Vader as possible. Moving on, we got some news on the new stormtroopers that will apparently appear in Rogue One. These 3 helmets leaked from the set, and to the right we can see a new type of stormtrooper that was called Sand Trooper on set, which is a bit of a mix between the Scout Trooper and normal stormtrooper feature-wise. If they're actually going to appear in Rogue One, the only question I have is, why the heck didn't the Empire or the First Order use that sand camouflage in the original trilogy or in The Force Awakens? Lastly, for the Rogue One news, an image was posted on Twitter of the official Lego set for Rogue One, and the weird thing is that the image is none other than the Slave One, Boba Fett's ship. The paint job is a bit different than the one shown in The Empire Strikes Back, so that could either mean that someone else stole the ship for that duration, or maybe just that some other person or faction uses a similar ship based around the same model. Next up, we got some quick news regarding episode 8, which is scheduled to be released December 15th, 2017. Episode 8 has now officially started filming as of this week, meaning that we might possibly start seeing some minor leaks from that from this point and onwards. On the same note, Rogue One is virtually finished filming according to Disney CEO Bob Iger. Moving on, we got some news regarding episode 9. Yes, I know that's not until 2019, but the director Colin Trevorrow said in an interview that he wanted to record some of the IMAX scenes in space. Yes, that is correct, he actually wanted to go to space and record some of the scenes there. Even if this sounds good in theory, I doubt it will happen because it will be so extremely expensive, and just to bring up actors up there means that they need to be trained for a long time for that. So in the end, I think they're better off putting the money on something else, but if it were to happen, it would be really cool. Lastly, I just wanted to sort of reiterate the future of Star Wars movies, as for 2018 we will be getting a Han Solo anthology movie, which will be released between episode 8 and 9. This movie will feature a younger Han, but that's about as much as we know about the movie right now. We also know that another movie will come out in 2020, and rumors have it that it will be about Boba Fett. This is not confirmed yet and is still a rumor, but a lot of evidence points towards a Boba Fett movie, which would be really awesome. I gotta be honest though, I would still prefer a Obi-Wan anthology movie over Han Solo or Boba Fett. That's what I have my fingers crossed for. Well, that brings this video to an end. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments below what Star Wars movie you are most excited for. I will see you guys soon again, and as always, may the Force be with you.